Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I have a face cam for the first time. Just trying it out. You might not see me all the time, but I am gonna do a little bit of it. Just not sure about it yet. But today I am sipping on a Gatorade. Not sponsored, not affiliated. Just I have a cold and I need some extra electrolytes in my life today. So I am going to be drinking this today. I am doing the red color challenge where you only use one color. Okay, well, I cheated a little though because honestly, only using red's very hard. So I cheated a little bit. I use like white as an accent and then I use tan as an accent. But most of, like, I would say 95% of the build is all red. Either swatches, because obviously the swatches come with different things, either a red swatch or all red situation. Um, Here I'm building the porch. I don't know what I wanted this house to look like. We are building in the cats and dogs world. I don't know why I can't remember the name off the top of my head right now. Brittleton Bay? Brittle? I don't know. Don't hold it to me. Um, and honestly, the hardest part about this was getting the layout to me. Like, I really wanted this little push out for the front door, like a front porch, very traditional style, I guess you would say, but it just was not working for me. I hate these columns, by the way. I hate them. They're not good. Oh, that is from, I think the door is from the Nifty Knitting. I love that it has a little like basket of flowers on it. I think it's adorable for sure. I think the red challenge is going to be, it was hard but fun, I think. It was definitely difficult because you are searching for things that you normally would use in your build and they're not there because they are not red. I struggle with the stairs, and this is where I was like, okay, I might need to break the rules a little because the bricks weren't matching up, they weren't the right colors. That was irritating me, and then so I think this is where I break the rules. I'm like, well, maybe I could do white stairs since there's white accents on the railing and stuff. And I didn't follow the rules with the flooring either. I just red flooring seemed very obsessive to me. I did use red rugs and stuff on the inside, but I did cheat a little with the rules, I should say, because it was not easy. I am going to do the every color challenge, so I have not started the other colors just yet. I will do them in order as like the when you go to the filter section on the catalog, I would say I'm gonna do it in that color order. So like red's first, I think pink's next, and then orange, and then I will process that through the rest of them. Understanding or getting, I should say understanding, but getting the layout for the inside of the house was actually difficult. I cut out quite a bit of like me rearranging everything and trying to find like the best option because I didn't know what I was going to do. And that was hard. So I cut it out. You guys didn't really see that. Just wasting time. Oh, and then I put some dormers on there, and I thought that this would kind of help give the front of the house something interesting instead of it being so bland, I should say. Um, and then I thought maybe we could make the house, like the roof shape, a little more barny shape because it's going to be a red house. I don't know. And plus, it's in the cats and dogs realm, so it kind of fits. They have a lot of rounded roofs in that world, so I was like, why not? This is me doing the upstairs layout. I was hoping to get as many rooms as I could, just in case you wanted to have. I don't know why anyone would want to download this house to begin with, but I was trying to find a way to get rooms in here in this really awkward space because of the stairs. They're just, I don't know. This house was built awkwardly, in my opinion. So we have, oh, excuse me, we have three bedrooms. Actually, four? No, three bedrooms. The extra one is like an extra room, but you could make a fourth bedroom if you want. Oh, what this kitchen. So I started using the Hintford on Badley set of kitchen stuff, and I was like, oh, well, maybe I'll go more rustic country theme. And, well, I changed it. So just a fair warning. I was like, well, maybe I'll change it to the different swatch of red that they have. And then it was really hard with the rest of the furniture that was technically the red swatch, or the red furniture was not working. I was like, okay, so I tried to use this little table with the tablecloth, right? And to make it go with this country theme, it was kind of going, and then I was like, I hate this. I like took a time off. I like went and did some other stuff, and I came back to the build, and then it was like fresh eyes really helped. I was like, okay, I hate this. Let's change it up. And I do end up changing things. Like I was trying to give more appliances. I don't know what I was doing with that wraparound counter space right there. It was either like go all the way to the edge of the wall or don't at all. It was, I don't know. I was trying something different and it did not work. Here's where I'm like trying to find rugs that work, because if you look at the couch, it's like, I wouldn't say modern, but it's comfy kind of modern. And then this really countryside-esque kitchen, it was like clashing. And then I was like, this red challenge was kicking my butt right here. Then I decided, okay, wood swatches should be okay, because there's just so many things that are only in wood swatches. There aren't red. I wouldn't have enough things to really fill a house with if it was just red. Here is me painting the house just like a tan color, because I just knew that the red would be so overwhelming. So I did do an accent wall of red, and I tried to make that kitchen wallpaper work. So I ignored it for a while. I was like, okay, this will work. We changed the countertops to the white, and then this is where I was, again, couch. I was like, okay, it's too modern-esque. Let's go more country theme-ish. Rustic, I should say. I wasn't country, but rustic theme. And then, again, bookshelves. Like, there's not a whole lot of bookshelves. And if you do, you have to do the wood tone. And I was trying to keep it to more of the red swatches. And then, I think this is where I take a break right after this. And then I'm like, I come back and I start switching things up. I'm like, okay, this isn't working for me anymore. Let's change things up. We have been working on this one for a bit. I actually took probably like 2 days, but not like 2 consecutive days. Like 2 days, I worked for like an hour or so on it, or a couple hours or so, and then I have other stuff to do, school and work, whatnot. So this is more of my for funsies kind of hobby. But I do enjoy doing it for sure. I don't know what I was doing here. I was like, oh, maybe I'll put the bookshelves on the edge of the counter. Like, why would those be there? I don't know. I really wanted to make this kitchen bigger, and it just wasn't working. I guess I could have bumped out the side of the house a little bit to make it bigger. But I was like, nah, I'll just wrap it around. I don't know what I was thinking. This is where I think I jumped forward, so you guys didn't see me swap the counters, but I swapped them out for the island living ones because they were a little less They were a little less. And I was trying to match that wallpaper. I was like, oh, well, this works. Let's use this. Kind of got the blue gray tones. And then the appliances were wrong. Like I said, I was going for that rustic theme and it just wasn't working. And then I was like, oh, I forgot about the Love Struck backsplash tiles, which I love that. That's amazing. They should do more of those. And here's the outside of the house, which it's not crazy. I mean, it's red. It is red. I was going to use the base game, I think, and then this one, I think, is the Growing Together dark red. Sorry, my game is lagging. And then I go around and put white columns on the corners. This is honestly funny enough. This little Simsies. She does this a lot in her builds, and it actually works way better than trying to get the paint swatch to do with corners like it's supposed to, because it never works. And then I was like, maybe we'll do a red roof. And then I was like, no. So it's not technically an all red build, but it's close. Because, come on, that's hard. If you want it to look decent-ish and be all red at the same time, it's hard. Here we are. So I swap out the desk because that last one was very kind of more of a rustic vibe. So I swapped that one out, and then I swap out the couch. I think I go back to the couch that I originally had. Oh, it might be a little different. That one's a little different. To the one I started with. Just because it, like I said, this seemed, I don't know. I didn't like it. So we switched things up. This is the front door area. I always like to put a mirror by the front door. It's just nice, just in case. Give yourself a little checkup before you walk out the door. Here's the little hallway bathroom, and I was going to do the Rimmel Magic red bathroom stuff, and then I was like, no. I also know that I had just got the Life or Death pack, and there's a lot of new red. Actually, there's a lot of red furniture, or I should say bathroom stuff in there, and I just was, no. I already started with doing what the packs already had. I didn't want to encrypt that one, so I didn't. This is just a simple little red bathroom. There's nothing too crazy to it. But I do try to keep it as red, even though that vampire hand towel thing does not match at all, but I did my best. Also, downsizing that curtain is honestly the worst. Because it downsizes fine, but then trying to get it to, like, sit on the window like it's supposed to, not a fan. And then I'm just, like, thinking of little clutter things, and honestly, the paintings were, I think, pretty difficult to find, just in red. There is some custom content that I have, but I didn't want to use that because, I mean, it's custom content. I don't want to make you have to download it. Again, I doubt you guys want to download all this whole red building. But you never know. I'll put it out in the gallery. You do what you will. Just some clutter things for the open shelves because I couldn't get cabinets to look good. And I don't think the Island Living ones have matching cabinets. I think they give us shelves. And those shelves are kind of big. And I didn't really want that. So I did that. And then I just added some plants downstairs and some more little clutter. Some books on this little sofa table or TV table, whatever you want to call it. This is going to be the master bedroom. I kept this very simple because it's very hard with the red swatches. Again, I get that's the challenge. And I've probably said that a million times that it was hard. So I'll probably say it a million more times, just letting you know. Yeah, I am not like the happiest with this room because I just wasn't sure where I was going with it, honestly. But I was like, oh, this will be cool because honestly, all of the red dressers were horrendous to me, for at least this room. Like, I just wasn't feeling it. And then I was trying to kind of go with that wrought iron kind of bed, and like the lamps have the iron on them, and trying to keep that kind of like theme, and then like the iron closet set, and then I thought it would be cute to have a little, maybe a little reading spot, or just like somewhere to sit down and put your shoes on, you know? And I didn't care for that chair. I think I used more of a, yeah, this one. Very old, lovey chair. Comfy chair. It's probably not comfy at all, but maybe. And then, I don't know, I did something fun for curtains instead of doing curtains. And there's some little clutter and some plants to fill in and make the room, well, less red. um, and then, little clutter shoes. And then I put that little teddy bear back there, like maybe they got it, and then they just were like, I don't need this anymore. And they put it in the back. Oh, this bathroom. I went through so many swatches. So many swatches. To get anything that I halfway liked. So I thought I was going to use this wallpaper, right? So technically, where is it? That slate is technically a red swatch. It comes up under red. I don't make the rules. I used it. And then, yeah, the shape of this bathroom is awful, honestly. But I needed a big bathroom, but not. I don't know. I wanted a bathtub and a shower for this to be a very full functioning, because I think the downstairs one is just a powder room. I don't remember. Did I put a bathtub down there? I've already forgot. Jeez. So yeah, I get through this, and I don't like the wallpaper either. I changed it, I think. Oh, I forgot. I saw this online. Somebody did this online. I don't know if it was a short or something, but they used that dine out table. It's like kind of like a sidebar almost, or like a buffet, and they put it underneath this sink, and it always looks really good because things will slot to it, and it fits underneath of it pretty well. Like I don't think I downsized it. I might have. I don't think I did though. But that's what you could do, and it's really amazing. It gives this like an elegant, like marble undertone to the sink, so it's not just that sink. Just a little curtain there, and then I don't know. Oh, I do. I put like a paper lantern chandelier kind of thing over the bathtub just to make it feel nice. I don't know. I feel like bougie people they put chandeliers above their bathtubs. Out here on the landing, I make a little artist studio area. One, because I haven't got to use this kit yet, and two, I think it would have been cute to use here. There's some good windows, some good lighting, and I thought it was kind of a good space just to fill in with, one, the artist clutter, and two, it's still useful. Actually, I have not played test this yet, so if it does not work, tell me or yell at me. Either one's fine. Anyways, so I did get to use this, and I don't know, I really love this kit. I think it's cute, and I love that they actually took the time to make the things that you would use in an art studio, which I think is great. Yeah, the light I wasn't sure about the light. I like that light because you do need it for still lives, but I wasn't sure. And then I wanted to put these sketchbooks all over, like she's had like filled them up. I don't think I've ever filled up a sketchbook in my life. Oh, lies. Okay. In art school, I did fill up one for senior year. That was it. One. I'm terrible because I lose them, or I forget, or I find things pretty, so I buy a new sketchbook. That's me though. And then here are the two rooms. I kind of dressed them as that they were two teenage girls. Maybe they were twins, or maybe they were just born really close together, kind of a back-to-back situation. And I felt like one maybe was more preppy or spunky than the other one. So this one is the lighter room. I kind of keep it, well, one dresser is kind of how I inspired the rest of it, because it kind of worked. I'm not real thrilled with the bedrooms, only because it was not easy, again, for the gajillionth time. Maybe it was the wallpaper. I'm just not sure. It was well, yeah. Oh goody, look, the bb.move objects glitch, where if you place one thing, you'll just place 600 of them. That is the Love Struck rug. I just felt like that's very teenage. I know it's not supposed to be for teenage, but it feels teenage. Very shag rug. And clutter for red is hard. I don't know about the clutter for the other colors. I'm hoping there'll be more. I use the sketchbooks in here as well. I was like, well, maybe they took after mom, dad, whoever, or both parents, whoever. So they have their own sketchbooks. And plus they technically have a red swatch, so I use them. And then those clothes are a red swatch as well, so that works for me. And like the hair dryer, I don't know about you, but I used to sit in front of my mirror on the floor when I was in high school and blow dry my hair there and put on makeup and stuff. So that's how I did it. And then maybe I thought that they either were just, I don't know what I was gonna say. Sorry guys, it went right out of my brain. This room I went with maybe she's more into vampire, maybe gothic style. Bed situation was hard. I was like, I really liked that season's bed. I think that's what the season's bed is. But it just seemed like a lot. I know that quilt on that bed maybe doesn't match as much, but I kind of was going, it kind of matched all the colors in the wallpaper, and then it matched the yellows from the curtains, and I don't know. It is what it is. And yeah, I felt like the dry herbs and like maybe she's into like kind of the occult stuff, like witches, vampires. You know, she likes candles to burn in her room. Maybe she's into crafts, more like loom. Maybe she knits. I was just playing with like more storytelling here between the two. I end up moving that tapestry because I do end up putting a plant there, but I kind of forgot about it until we were doing the walkthrough, so you'll see that later. Hanging plant because it takes up so much room. I didn't swatch my plants in red. I just felt like that was a little much just to bring other colors in. Again, cheating, but whatevs. Putting some family portrait kind of frames in the hallway, and then this room is just like a skill building room. You could make it a nursery, you could turn it into whatever you guys want. I just thought it would be good for an extra skill building area, or maybe like a hangout for the teens, you know. You could move stuff out and put other things in here. I just figured like the chess table and like the little keyboard would work. And then there's the knitting basket in the back. And then I put some shelves up for collectibles. I didn't put anything on them for that reason, just so that there's space to put things. And then some more, I guess, teenage geared posters. Here we are going into the backyard. Obviously, a little grill, some pots, a nice bench. I think I moved that. I think I put a table there instead. So there's two different types of seating. There's like immediate back porch seating and then one underneath the umbrella. This is technically the red swatch. Doesn't match, but who cares? This is a Little Simsy. I saw this on Little Simsy's channel where you put the pots down and then you put plants from either debug or from just normal outdoor plants in them. Here's me struggling with fences. And then I was like, oh, I kind of like the stone garden wall kind of fence. So I ended up using this one, and we fence off the backyard. I like that it's kind of a low fence, so it's not really too distracting. And then I wanted some trees, and we do some landscaping. Just some simple... It gets a little more in depth on the landscaping. I don't know if I do it all right now. I know I do some of the front stuff now. Sorry, I've been like recording this video for a couple days, so it comes in bits and pieces. I think I changed that tree. And then some planter boxes, because the gardening skill, honestly, this is just like to give you guys everything you need to have a successful Sims, either career or game, you know. I like the swing set. Honestly, I know that probably doesn't go with our teenage girls or whoever, but I thought it was cute. Maybe it was old, it's been there for a while. And then I was like, ooh, let's put a hot tub in here. Don't really have a reason other than that would fill up space. Because there's not a lot of red swatches for things. This is me going through debug right now to find the good plants from the area. Actually, I was looking for trees from cats and dogs. I was looking for the trees in the background that were debug to put around the lot or even in like the back corners and stuff. Honestly, they're technically red flowers, but they're not. Like azaleas are technically pink. There might be a red azalea, but I've never seen one. But that's a sim. Say it's red, it's red. So here we are just filling in some nice florals and some rocks. I like putting rocks in my landscaping. It just helps give it something. Oh, ignore that terrain paint. All of that gets changed and deleted because I was struggling. Like, let me tell ya. It was not it for me. Nope. Not it at all. I was trying to use like the red tile situation and I hate it. I hated it after I put it down, but I was like, let me finish landscaping and then we'll figure that out. I do cut out me fixing the terrain paint and like doing all that because I just don't, that's kind of boring to me. It's boring to kind of do it. So I was like, I think you guys don't want to probably see that. So I cut that out. But I like landscaping. I think it's fun. It really adds to the builds. Really makes it homey and like lived in, I feel like. Unless you're somebody who doesn't like flowers, well then you probably don't like landscaping, but I enjoy it. Sorry, I have like the little adventure tunes going on and I'm enjoying them so much. Yeah, this is just little time consuming, but it's nice. It makes it look good after a while. Just repeating the same vibe around the house actually makes it look very cohesive, even though it technically isn't. I mean, this backyard is chaos because it's really thin and then it's really wide and it's a little bit of chaos. But I ended up enjoying the build and also doing this backyard. There are some things I cut out because, I mean, again, this video would be forever and no one wants to watch a forever video. So you only see the things that I felt were very necessary to see. Oh, here we are putting some backyard lighting. And these are technically red lanterns as well. I mean, I could probably put some more lights, but I felt that just a few little ones here and there to help light it up. I do put some string lights in, but again, I cut that part out because I get them off the gallery because I did not want to go searching through debug, and that's convoluted, so I didn't want you guys to have to watch that. This cold has been kicking my butt, you guys. I've had it for almost a week, but it's getting better. I'm almost done. Here we go with the walkthrough, you guys. Okay, so here's the outside. I just wanted to show you the all the way around kind of thing. We're going to do the walkthrough just from the top view, and like I'll zoom in really close because anytime I try to use like the tab camera, it glitches or it's jerks you around and it kind of makes me feel sick even doing it for you guys. So I figured I won't do it this time. We'll just do a top-down view. But here's a little kitchen. It gives you little spunky colors. And I did use the same rug for the dining space and the living room. That's probably a little too matchy for some people. But some people do that. I've done that before. Because they're like a set, you know. Here is like the little room, I guess, desk area. And then the tiny little living room. Nothing crazy. I really do like that accent wall. I think it's pretty. It's like a good deep red. Here, oh, I did put a bathtub downstairs. See, there you go. I couldn't remember. I did change the floor in there because I found the matching tile for that wallpaper. And then we go into the master bedroom. Again, I didn't really add anything new to this. It's just a plain old master bedroom that I saw when I built it. It's a little bland. I just wasn't feeling this room, and that's probably why it's a little bland, and that's my fault for sure. It's kind of chaotic, honestly, but I think this whole build is pretty chaotic. Singling only one color is very hard, and respect to people who do it and make it look good. I did my best. It is definitely not red is not the color I would say is very prominent in The Sims. I know I've heard blue is going to be very easy, but I'm not sure about the rest. Here is the little artist area. Again, like I said, I feel like we just talked about it, so you guys probably don't want to hear about it again, but I do love that little tray that they've made because you do use those in studio, either like an art studio or even just like an art class. You do use those. It's great to see them. Here's our little bathroom that's very weirdly elegant for a red bathroom. If that's the right word. If I should even put elegant in this video. It's very odd for me as well. And then we move on to, like I said, the teen rooms we kind of just saw me build, so they're just a little peeps though. I did end up putting a pom-pom on the wall. I know it's not technically red, it's technically pink, but I felt like maybe she was like the cheerleader. And then this is where I will move that tapestry and also notice that that tree was clipping. So I do fix the tree, I just cut it out. So it will not be clipping once I upload it to the gallery. I'm not very good. I didn't want to move objects on, so that's why it's like not working. Because I was like being lazy about it. Here's, like I said, just a little extra spare room. Nice and simple. I guess I really didn't need to do the walkthrough, but it's just nice to have them a little slowed down a little bit so you can see it in real time and not fast forward. And then I came down and realized that all my columns glitched out. So I did add them back in real quick. I didn't place them where they're supposed to be. And here's where I put those string lights in. I did do those off camera just because I had to go through the gallery for them. But I love that little area. I think it's so cute, like the hot tub and the lights, and I thought it was great. And then here's the rest of the yard, like the swings and the planter boxes. Nothing crazy, just simple little backyard. And then I think that's it, you guys. Thanks for watching, and thanks for sticking around for my very first face cam. Things were awkward for me, but I'm trying. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye!